Rolling.
geez. Oh, we're rolling.
Rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. I should have done like an outtakes thing because there's some really good ones actually.
The bloopers.
Okay. Yeah, right. All right, welcome in Tennis Fans to Serve and Volley, where we serve up the questions and our guests volley the answers. Today we welcome back none other than our very own Frank Forgeot.
Hello.
And you will notice today we got some new attire here.
I took my best outfit to answer your questions today.
So we added a new feature to the Top Spin Tribune. A lot about rules and etiquettes, and we've gotten a lot of feedback, a lot of questions. So we thought we would just direct these right to Frank. We'd come right to you, the viewers, and we'd answer your questions. So with that, we're going to get started. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of obscure rules, or not everybody understands some of the rules, but I think we have a lot of good questions that we'll try to answer as best we can, best to my knowledge. I'm trying to look up some of these rules, but the book is about yay thick to trying to get some answers. So with my few years of playing tennis, I've come across some of these rules, and we'll try to answer those questions that you guys brought to us.
Right. Well, and one of the things that's unique about tennis is you don't have an umpire. You don't really have a referee. A lot of it is you call it yourself. You call the game as
Gentlemen's
best you can.
rules, usually the rule that stands.
Exactly.
We all know that, but sometimes some of these are good
Some
questions.
weird ones, I know.
Yes,
All
indeed.
right. So let's start here. So we're playing a match. One of our opponents goes for a ball.
Yep.
They fall down. Their player goes behind that player, makes the play on the ball, gets it back across the net. We finish out the point. What happens then? The person fell.
So, as unfortunate as this may sound, that person went down. We all hope she's okay, but you need to finish that point in order to win the point. So, and let's say you go down, you're playing with Johnny, and I'm playing with Mary Lou, my two favorite people, Johnny and Mary Lou. So, and you go down, Johnny gets the ball, hits it to me. If I'm more focused on you being okay and I let this ball go by, technically you would win the point. So as mean, as non-gentleman as it sounds like, I or Johnny would need to, Mary Lou, sorry, would need to finish the point in order to win the point, and then I would come and worry about you.
Okay.
I still won't worry about you, of course.
I know. So it's the cruel, hard reality.
It is.
You got to
indeed,
finish the point.
Indeed. So I know some of you are like, well, what happens? And what we keep on 911? What if? By the time you hit the point, guys, it's going to be a matter of a few seconds.
Right,
So
right.
whether or not, I know we're there. It's social tennis most of the time. But in our matches, you get in a tight match. Make sure you finish the point.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well.
So,
All right, next one. This happens quite a bit. I mean, we've worked on court positioning, we're switching, right? We're doing all these things. And we get into a point maybe where we serve out of order.
Okay.
We get kind of mess up of who was supposed to serve. Point gets played, sides are changed. What happens in that case?
Well, that happened to me last night actually in Pro League. I hit 5 balls. I was exhausted. Longest point of my career in the last 2 years. And switching, lobbing, I got lobbed, and I was kind of about to serve out of order. And my opponent's like, whoa, time out. What are you doing here? You're serving on the wrong side. So if that was to happen, if somebody corrects it before I serve, no problem. If I was to serve on the wrong side, that point would stand as it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Point
So
stands,
the
yeah.
point would stand no matter what happens. The point would stand if the point is played. If you catch it before the serve, before my serve, let's say, then we would go back to the correct side of the court.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But
All
the
right.
point would stand.
Well, and that goes back to another question. What if we go ahead and we're serving and we call out the wrong score?
Wrong score.
Yeah, same situation.
So same situation. If nobody calls it, let's say I'm serving 1530 and it's supposed to be 1540, nobody corrects it, we would play that point. I win that point, or you and I win that point. Now it's 30-40, but the other team says, well, no, it was supposed to be such and such. That point stands again. You would have to call that mistake before the actual serve.
Before service.
Before ball's in play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, those are key things because it does happen in the
It
match.
does happen. Yeah.
You get in the heat of the battle.
Yeah.
Things happen. So that's good.
I see it a little bit in our league matches with the wonderful, I call it the merry-go-round tiebreaker, 1, 5, 9,
Yes,
12.
yes.
We kind of get a little confused. Or try to serve on the deuce court, try to serve on the at
Right.
court. So that does happen. That point plays and that point stands.
Stands.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So this question that came in is kind of a unique one, but I think it's one we've all faced, right? We're playing in a match. Maybe I'm back on the baseline. I hit a high ball. The wind's holding it up. And my partner's going to get crushed.
Oh, me, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry for you. So
Okay.
I want to yell out and say, hey, look out.
Yeah.
So number one, can I do that?
Yeah.
And number two, how at what point can I not say anything?
So you're supposed to call it as soon as possible, obviously. But technically, I looked up the rule again. It's one of those gentleman's rule, but you have technically until that ball crosses the plane of the net. So let's say this is the net right here, you're back here. Until that ball crosses the net, that's the time you would have to call it. So again, you're trying to call it as soon as possible to not hinder your opponents hitting the ball. I know what happens sometimes. That situation you just talked about happens from around the service line. So the travel time from you to Johnny hitting an overhead could be a lot shorter. So that's where it could be called as a hindrance, but technically you have until that ball crosses the plane of the net to call that shot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we should keep talking to one another and try to
Indeed.
do it as quickly as possible.
And I know sometimes we forget to call it, and we call it once our opponent's about to hit the ball, and that would be a hindrance because they're about to hit the ball. But as long as it's traveling and it's still on your side of the court, you'd be okay. Yeah.
Good. Well, hey, I want to thank you for being here. This
Well,
helps clarify a lot of questions
I
that
hope,
people
yes,
sent in.
indeed.
Yeah, hopefully it's helpful to all
Yeah.
our players out there. Get you guys out there. Remember, it's really just, we call it a gentleman's game, women's game. I mean, you want to have good etiquette. You want to try to do the right thing. Sometimes we miss things and we try to
It
correct
happens. Mistakes happen. You know, at the end of the day, we're here for fun, social,
Yes.
representing your community, Pelican Sound. So I don't think we want to send the wrong message. I'd rather lose a point, lose a match, than being known as the Pelican Signs hookers or cheaters or whatever you want to call it. But if you have any questions, send it to me, send them to Gay.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to do another segment.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
until then, ball over the net between the white lines, guys.
Take care of tennis fans.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.